Morning. It's what day is it? Tuesday, August 22nd, 2017. This is my service video about how I did all this. Alright, so this is where I took the speakers to be refilmed at. You can mail yours there or drive them there like I did. Okay, so there's that place. Like I said, today is that. So now I'm going to get started with my 85 pictures that I took as I serviced just now. In the meantime, let's see, I said I was going to start a tape. So here, let's hit record. I'm recording from the radio. Briefly, this thing is started at the very beginning, so I know, but I'm going to flip it over to tape. So there's a tape, and it should be, it's in ALC, which means that as I speak, here, let me get the camera to go in close real quick. As I speak, the peak levels up here, they light up. Okay, so those levels, it all works. Okay, so, but anyway, so here, let me get to my pictures now. Here, I didn't set this up right. Well, gosh darn it. Here we go. This is what I want. I'll use this as a pointer. So, inside front. Anyway, this is inside the thing as I had the speakers out and refilmed them. Then here I can't remember. And then here I did a tape sound test, and then here is a voice recording that I did. But anyway, those are just all within a few days here. I'm going to start with my pictures here. So let's see here, keyboard. Okay, here's the first picture I took. This does have some, this has some soft dents in it, but they're not, if you want to repair them, you can, but it doesn't, just actually, anyway, I showed all that. So now let me just continue onwards here. That's the back. Oh, wait, I need to zoom into this. All right, here, okay, so, well, how was that going to show? That's pretty close to full screen. Okay. Alright, so there's the back. I'm going to get to more of it here. Okay, so here is this is the speakers, and that's just the power plug where all the wires go. And there's a close-up. That's the speakers, that's the microphones, and that's whatever, that's for the lights for the cassette deck here, function keys. Okay, that's the full inside back. All right, that's the inside the front with the bad speakers. Okay, you can see the front right through the speakers, so you know the bad. And here I'm taking these pictures so I know exactly which is polarity for the wires for the color code that they are. Same thing over here to make sure that I get the right ones in the right places and so on and so forth. Another picture. Okay, and there's the inside everything before I unsolder it. Okay, that's the center. It's in great condition. Okay, and then again you can see the grill through the front of the speaker because it's bad. Same thing again. Okay, another picture. All right. Here I took it to Freeman Tool. Here's a pair of Pioneer speakers along with the Aiwas. These go on this radio, but anyway, so another picture. Okay, here they are on the counter before they go in. I also dropped off a pair of 8-inch Acoustic Research AR-18s, 8-inch woofers along with, so here they are. There's the Aiwas that go to this radio, and here's the Pioneers that, again, they have the bad surrounds. Okay, so then continuing on, that's inside the shop. Now this is, let's see, let's note the date here. This is about 10 days later because this is on the 18th. This one here had had one of the tabs broke off, so I had them solder on a piece of wire to that tab because I was fearful of soldering it on myself, and so I let them do it because they're right there with the shop, and so this wire would not come dislodged from inside and going through the spider to the voice coil and so on and so forth. Alright, so let them do it. Give me a nice lead off so I could solder something on here and not have the heat transfer back down the wire to unsolder this. So, but it shouldn't have, anyway. And there's the front of it, nicely refoamed. Okay. And then now here is the center passive radiator, and I'm pulling it back to show that this actually is a aluminum disc that's glued onto the front of the other side. Anyway, and that's just another picture of the same thing. And then here's the front side. That's the aluminum disc. Okay, this is the front of the speaker, is newly refoamed. Here's that speaker with a wire, and that's the. And again, just another shot of that. Another shot. Okay. Here I'm just trying to show that the speaker is okay. Here it is as it looks before. I took this off to get out all the dust bunnies that are inside the speakers and such. Again, just another picture. Never can take too many pictures. So there it is with the speakers out, as you can see through the front of the unit. You see the dents in the front of the speaker? You can't see them. I mean, really now. Okay, and this is, I'm just trying to show the size of this. And then of course the size of the hole in the front, and then just another picture. And then here I'm trying to show again the spacing of the holes for people that might want to put a different speaker up in there. And then here I'm trying to show the inside diameter of the surround thing. And here it is as I put them all back in, but before I solder them on. Okay, and then here is again, just flipped it around in front. Okay, and then here it is again before I solder it. See, here's my soldering iron. Okay, and there's my solder sucker, and there's my solder. Okay, and here's another radio I'm working on. That's long. Anyway, I can't remember. Did I solder it here? Well, I guess I did, because now I'm working on the inside of the front. Oops. This is the inside of the front of the unit. Okay, and that's just a full picture. I like taking a look. See the yellow rubber band up here for the tape counter? That's a yellow rubber band. That's not a black one. Okay. Again, now this is, I don't know if you can tell, but this is a bad rubber band right here, the black. It's actually tarred. Okay. See, I'm going to come, and I'm taking pictures of the recording bar, how it's hooked up. Even though I do have the PDF of the service manual for this model, I still like taking pictures to get an actual view. And okay, and then here's, well, you can't really tell, but that tar is coming off. Okay, and then this is just an end shot, because you never have too many pictures. And here's a top view from while the deck is still in the machine. Okay, and then here's the pinch roller is practically new. These have almost never been used. Again, there's that yellow rubber band. Alright, and then here, now see this here, this has got tar. The main drive belt, it broke. I had to source one and replace it. This is the recording bar, this thing hanging down. Okay, and that's just the view there. The motor date is 1981, I think. And then here is this end. This is the end that the motor mount sits on. This just slips into place here. Okay. Here again we have the tar on the flywheel. Okay. Here's the date. It's upside down. It's gosh, what is that? It's 82 April 18. So, or 81, excuse me. So it's 28 April 1981 for the date code for that. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. That's a better picture. All right. You can turn it upside down yourself. And oh, here I'm just trying to show where the screws. This is a long screw here, and this is short. It's a long plastic screw here, and on the other side is a sheet metal screw, which has machine threads. Okay. And then here's the secondary belt, which is about 3.5 inch or so. And then here it is before it goes all back together. I'm testing it and made that guy famous for the Eclipse. Okay, and just another pic. This is with a flash. This picture, the other one was not. And here I removed the 3 screws across the front, and I took off the nuts off of these here to be able to raise this up to be able to access these switches and these potentiometers to put deoxit, service, anyway. And just another picture showing that. And then here are, again, both sides of my feet. Okay. And then another picture straight on. This is where I'm holding the camera way high, so I'm trying to get a good shot of the inside of both with a flash. This here is, gosh, I don't know, took another picture. Here's another picture, I guess, after I've soldered it before I put it together. I've already cleaned out the inside of it, of all the dust bunnies. Here it is, I have it on my lap. I'm trying to flip it up inside. I figured, well, take another picture, Now here is the, okay, this is the, it's a 13.5 volts input. It takes 9D batteries. Here's your voltage selector, and there's the standard AC input. Okay, so then, oops, then we got, here's the full back. I tried putting batteries in and then opening the thing up to show you, but anyway, it takes, 5 in the bottom and 4 up top here, and takes 2 AA batteries for the memory, for the digital. There's the full thing. Okay, and that's the other little impressionable on there. And then here is your phono line-in switch, and then you have a player sync. I'm not sure what that is, but there it is. And you have your ground for your phono and your mics, left and right externals. And here's your IFC button, which is 9 kilohertz or 10 kilohertz. I think it goes to the radio, but I'm not sure. And here's your oscillator button for recording with the AM frequency thing. And then here's your external speakers and your line out. Okay, and that's the front of the unit. And then here it is tuning in FM on channel 5, because I put some memories in there. Okay, and here it is tuning in AM, amplitude modulation, again, a different channel. And I can't remember what I was trying. And then here it is again in stereo with the antennas down, mind you, and it's channel 4. Okay, and it's in auto and like that, playing the radio very softly, because they gotta be. Now here's the antennas. This one's missing the tip, missing the tip and about 2 inches worth. Okay, so they're both almost exactly the same length. I don't know who broke that. I didn't break that off. They got it like that. Okay, now here it is at night, just normal operation, and then here it is with the dial light. There's the dial light on. Okay, and then here it is in the tape operation with these are your peak level meters, which are been lighting up this whole time as I've been recording this thing here. And we're back to the front. So that's the end of this. So now I want to point my attention back to here. I want to take the camera and go back and let's see here. I have this on a tripod, that's why it's like that. But okay, so let's just go and hit stop. Here, I can turn it around to see a little bit better on the table. Okay, so we hit review, and we want to go back to pretty much anywhere. Okay, so and here's your IFC button, which is 9 kilohertz or 10 kilohertz. I think it goes to the radio, but I'm not sure. And here's your oscillator button for recording with the AM frequency thing. So we got. And here's your external speakers and your line out. I don't know how well that's this channel here. Okay. And then here it is tuning in FM on channel 5, because I put some memories in there. Okay, so and here it is tuning
there's that.
in
so then
AM, amplitude modulation, again, a different channel.
We know what I sound like. Let's take, I have this plugged in. Let's see here. I want to show this like this. Let's see here. Can you see this here is plugged into the line in? Okay, so that's plugged into the line in. Okay, and this is my, let's see how much time I got on here. I can't even see that. 14 minutes. I gotta hurry up because I don't want this will break into 2 files. Okay, so let's kick this out. Okay, kick that out. Here's my test tape. So you put it in line in. So it's like, yeah. Does do line in, okay, so, but I just want to show you that the recording that I made with this tape here, which is on side B, okay, so, oops,
And I can't remember what I was trying. And then here it is again in stereo with the antennas down, mind you, and it's channel 4. All right, so that works. And then lastly, the let's see here, 15 minutes. Okay. Whoops. Now let me just do it like this. So here. So now here's the radio.
Get your underarms free, but the deal's only good.
Wireless.
You can take.
Flip it over there.
What?
This, that, that.
In the morning.
That
you're messing with people on Southwest flights.
All right. So and then lastly,
But
if
nobody
we
on the
unplug
flight
it from the
wanted to file
ground
charges,
floor here,
so
what
they
do we
were
got?
not arrested.
Okay, so
How about that?
unplug it. No power. We're gonna unplug it from here. It still
I would
works
think
on
if
batteries.
the crew
Okay,
had a problem
so
with it, they would be.
that's it. I hope
arrested.
you've understood
Well,
this
the
thing
crew had a
entirely
problem. They told
works.
them
It's
to
for
stop.
sale.
They
This
kept
is. I'll take it
Well, they got
outside
I wonder if it was one
later
of those deals,
today
you know what,
and
the
make
tree's
an
not
outside
flicking
video.
anyway,
Okay,
and we
so
don't wanna
good day.
stay
Bye
around here
bye.
giving
Hope you
witness
enjoyed
statements, so let's just go.
all my
And
pictures of
maybe
how I
there is
service
a
this
bathroom we
radio.
can,
Let me turn this thing down.
Find sweet relief.
Here, I'm getting to the few seconds. Okay, all right. That's it. Good day. Bye bye. Hope you enjoyed. It's for sale. It's bye.